You are welcome to the webinar. In this webinar, we are going to be looking at how to create a seven-figure blogging platform that is responsible for generating sales and growing your business at the same time. At the end of the day, this platform have the power and potential of generating as much as 500,000 to 2.5 million every single month in your business. This presentation is done by Joe Okoro, a seven-figure online business coach. I'm sure you are aware that this training is going to make you experienced in using a blog to generate an income online. In my own experience, the method I'm going to show you today, that is blogging the smart way, is by far one of the best ways anyone can get started making money online while growing his business. And it is one of the most straightforward methods available today to start an internet business. It is financially lucrative, it is personally satisfying, and it can be built on something you already enjoy doing. Now, before we get started, I have some legal disclaimer. This disclaimer is important because of legal issues. So my lawyer asked me to put this across to you before the training starts so that you get the back of your mind what you don't have false expectations by implementing the content of this training. Okay, now this is a legal disclaimer. I'm going to read it word for word. The content of this training is extremely powerful when you apply it. Use at your own risk. During this training, I am not making any claims as to the amount of money you will make by going through it and applying it to your business. The truth of the matter is many people will make millions using the strategies, others will make nothing, depending on whether they applied it, their circumstances, their strengths, their resources, their weaknesses, their abilities, etc. All of these factors are not within my own control, and hence, even though this training is powerful, it is not a get-rich-quick opportunity. Effort is required to make it to work for you. Hence, the information I'm presenting to you is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and you should fully indemnify, hold harmless, and defend Shield Marketing Solution, that is the company that I use to run business online, Joe Okoro, from all claims, liabilities, losses, costs, and expenses by taking this course and implementing it. Now that we have taken care of the legal disclaimers, it's now time for us to get into action. Now, if you stay till the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you a blueprint. It's actually a digital material, an ebook called The Ultimate Online Profit Model. This book is built on the blogging platform that I'm going to teach you in this training. You're going to get it free of charge, and I'm going to show you how you can get it at the end of this presentation. But before you can get it, you will need to stay till the end of this training. Okay? Now, before we get started, I want to make something clear. I want to get people that may not be suitable to attend this training. Okay? I want you to know that this training is not for everyone. It is not for people who want to get rich quick using the internet. It is not for people who are broke and who are looking for a way to make fast money to pay the rent or school fees by the end of the month. And in fact, it is not for desperate people. And it is not for anyone who jumps from one money making opportunity to the next. People chasing shiny objects, people not willing to stick to one model and make money from it. Okay? Now, who is this training meant for? This training is specifically meant for the following group of people: for coaches and consultants, for teachers and trainers, for authors, speakers, and knowledge experts, for advisors and high-end service providers, for business owners, entrepreneurs who want to grow their businesses online, for alternate health experts, for bloggers, internet marketers, or network marketers, and for anyone who wants to make a living from his or her knowledge or expertise and who would like to create an immediate positive result for his client or her clients, customers, or patients. Now, these are the category or group of people that this training will benefit maximally. It is a group of people who have something to offer, who are already doing businesses. Okay, these are the group of people that this training will specifically benefit. Okay, now let's look at what you're going to learn in this training. I'm going to show you a unique way of blogging that is so powerful that you can achieve the following when you implement it. You are going to be able to attract tons of customers, clients, patients, or buyers. When I say tons, I mean plenty, enormous numbers of them. Okay, you'll be able to make crazy and consistent but regular sales every single day when you apply it very well. You'll be able to grow your business and multiply your profits. You'll be able to make anywhere from 500,000 to 2.5 million or more every single month. That is between 6 to 7 figures in monthly income. And you'll be able to make a positive impact on your audience. You will be joyful, you'll be fulfilled while serving your audience. You will experience time freedom, you will experience financial freedom, you will be your own boss. Okay, so that is what you are going to learn. And of course, these are the end results of this training when you start implementing it in your own life. Now, before we get started, I want us to do this. If you have your phone on on, you can put it on silent mode or you switch it off. Close your doors and tell your family not to disturb you because you are listening or paying attention to an important training. Close your Facebook, your Snapchat, your Instagram, your Twitter account, your email, and every other social media platform you are connected to so that you can be fully focused and pay attention to this training. If you're in front of your TV or radio, please turn it off. Close all your web pages and every possible distractions within and around you so that your time spent watching this training will be worth your time. Okay? Because what you are going to learn today is going to change the way you do business online, and it's also going to change your financial life. It's a promise. Okay? Now, before we get started, let me give you a little bit of a background information on how I got started. I'll call it my grass to grace story. Okay? I was once a wheelbarrow pusher in a Lagos market for 2 years. That is true. It is a story I don't like to relate, but then I feel, why not? Why not let others who may be in a similar position to know about this story? The truth is, for 2 years after my secondary school, I had no job. While I was waiting for my admission, things were not easy with my parents. I had to look for a way to make a living. No job was around for me to do. So I had to go to the market and look for something to do. And the easiest thing that caught my attention was carrying load for market women, for people who come to shop in the market. So just like this man you see in this picture here pushing this cargo, I was charging 10 naira back then to help market women carry their load from inside the market to the bus stop where they would take vehicles or buses to their homes, or for those who brought their cars to the market. And if the load is as much as this, I charge maybe 20 naira or 30 naira back then. In fact, life was tough. And eventually, when I struggled for a while and got admission to study in the university, it was not easy for me. I managed and struggled through the university and I graduated in flying colors. However, when I graduated, I got a job as a teacher, a secondary school teacher, and I was paid 8,200 naira per month for a long time, for about 2 years too. And look at that picture there. That is a picture of the classroom environment. That reminds me back then when I was in the classroom teaching JSS and SS students in a secondary school in Lagos. So these are the things I went through long before I gained knowledge and became who I am today. However, I realized that making a great income as a secondary school teacher or as a teacher in Nigeria is a pipe dream. A lot of teachers are not well paid, and I figured out that if I continue teaching for a long time or for my whole life, I will not be able to get what I want. More than 10 years ago, I used to be a very poor secondary school teacher, earning 8,200 naira per month, and everything was a luxury. Life to me was very, very hard. And you can imagine surviving with just 8,200 naira per month every month. It is indeed a very small amount for anyone to survive with. And the truth of the matter is, I graduated with a cumulative grade point average of 4.45. I missed first class and I came out with a 2-1 second class upper. Yet, in spite of all that, I was not able to secure myself a good job. And the one I did was the secondary school teaching job that I did for 8,200 monthly salary, and I worked as a teacher for 2 years. However, there's something I did while I was working as a teacher. I was exploring other opportunities because I do not like my situation at the time. Being paid so low an amount, I was wondering how long will I continue to earn this small amount? Will I be able to maintain a family, start a family with this amount? I wanted something better. I wanted a better life. I wanted a better income. So I did something about my situation back then. I was exploring the internet and then I met someone, a mentor online. And who was that person? His name was Jeff Walker. In 2006, I subscribed to his newsletters, and in one of the newsletters he sent out to his subscribers, he said that one way to a guaranteed and consistent income is to do a set of methods. And what are those methods? He said that if you can start a content marketing site, that is, if you can start a website that has content on it and you publish articles on it on a regular basis, and you build an email list from the first day, okay, and then ask your readers what they need and then provide solutions to them, that you will experience an income or you experience a result. So the model he set out back then was that if you want to make good money online, start publishing on a blog or start a content site, publish regularly on it, build an email list from the first day. After you have built your email list to a sizable audience, ask your readers what they want, okay? Get their feedback. Whatever they say, that feedback will help you to create or source for information that your readers need. Then you provide that solution to them in form of a digital product, in form of a physical product, and then you make profit from them. This is the blueprint that he said that anyone who wants to make a living, that this works for as long as humanity or as long as the internet exists. So this advice was an advice I actually paid attention to for a very long time. However, I saw that advice as difficult to implement because at the time it was not easy to build a site. It was not easy to start a content marketing website or even to start a blog back then. So because of that, I pursued every shiny object that I came across. I did a lot of network marketing and I failed. I pursued high yield investment program and I failed. Paid to read surveys and a lot of them, all of them, I got no result. I kept sinking the little money I was making from my teaching job into these opportunities, and I was getting nowhere. Then, 4 years after I received that advice, that is in 2010, I started first blog on healthy living. In fact, that was my first blog, okay? And 18 months after I started that blog, I noticed that I started making an income. And in fact, a year and a half after that blog, my income doubled and I did my first 7-figure income. That was in 2010. Later, when I noticed that I have started making money with a blog, I went into other niches and duplicated that model. And I was able to produce extra income streams. I was able to make 6 figures from each of the blogs that I set up after the first blog. So I was able to set up a total of 3 blogs in different niche markets. And I discovered that I was making 6 figures and my life changed. In fact, the first blog that I started on healthy living has done to date over 100 million naira in total revenues. That is the blog, healthylivingguy.com. That is the name of the blog, healthylivingguy.com/blog. You can visit that and you will see that blog. That blog has made a lot of money in the time that I started it to present. Using the newsletter email list building formula that I learned from my mentor, Jeff Walker, I was able to add over 50,000 email subscribers to the Healthy Living Guy blog. That is, people who visited that blog, I was able to capture their name, their email address, so that I'll be able to follow up with them. And each day I was getting roughly 100 to 150 subscribers. And I was marketing to them. I was publishing on my blog. Each time I publish on my blog, I will send them an email that I have a post that I want them to read. And when they visit the blog, they go there, and as they are reading the blog post, they see adverts of the products that I have, and most of them will click on those adverts and then buy the product, and I make money in the process. So far, I have duplicated this blogging model in other niches, as I said earlier, and I've added extra six figures in monthly income to my bottom line. The other two niches where I duplicated this model is in the relationship niche, specifically on the men's niche. I created a blog focusing on married men, and I blogged for a while teaching married men how they can uh, have a happy marriage by maintaining their sexual life with their partners. And then I went on to create a blog on the Make Money Online niche, and that blog is what you see on this page. If you want to visit these blogs, for the one on relationship need for men issues, it is located on fullhealthtips.com. So if you go to fullhealthtips.com, you're going to see that blog. And for the Make Money Online Niche blog, that one is located at blogcashsystem.org/blog in case you want to check them out. So by the time I created these two blogs, I discovered that I was able to make another six figures from each of them, apart from the seven figures that I was making from my first blog. And that showed me that what I am doing is predictable. If I can do it in one market and succeed, go to another market, reproduce the same thing and succeed, and yet go to another market, reproduce the same thing and succeed, it showed me that I have discovered something that will work for a whole lot of people. And in the process, I made a lot of money. Now I'm going to show you the income proof of sales from one of my business bank accounts. Now what I'm going to show you now is the bonus from a network marketing company that I joined, and I sold their product using my blogs. Okay, I sold their product using my blogs. I did not talk to anybody one-on-one. My family, friends, and relatives do not know that I'm into any network marketing company whatsoever. I did this completely sitting in front of my computer and working from the comfort of my home. Let me show you the proof of income from one of the MLM companies that I sold their product using my blog. If you look at this, you see that these are six-figure income. You see the first one there, you see 631,000, you see 911,000, you see 24,951, you see 642,351, you see 1,036,361, you see 595, 177, 357, 182, and so on and so forth. In fact, this is just a tip of the total figure. I actually screenshot this. It's actually longer than this. It continues on a long line in my email inbox. And remember that this is just one income source from my network marketing company. And this is as a result of the fact that I was using a blog to sell products for this company. Now let me show you another income proof selling an e-commerce product that I imported from China. This is payment from an e-commerce product that I imported from China that I also sell on the same blog. I make money selling this product from people who read my informative articles on my blog. You can see that there are different figures. Now all these amount you are seeing here are coming in every single day. Sometimes 3 or 4 of it comes in a single day. And you can see that these are high 5-figure income. Okay. Now let me still show you another one. Let me show you sales from supplements of an independent company. And I'm not going to show you this time around. I'm not going to show you the screenshot. I'm going to log into my email account, and I'm going to use this keyword you see here, Gens Transaction Alert Credit Purchase Concept Limited, because the company that is responsible for this payment is called Purchase Concept Limited. So I'm going to use this keyword, go to my inbox, and you're going to see the income that I generated from my blog to sell supplements. Okay, let's go to, this is my email account. Let me paste that keyword there and click on enter. Oh, now from what you can see that what I pasted here is the keyword to locate all the monies paid in by this company. You can see that I have 24,000 here, 80, 10,000, 36, 109,000, 10,000, 102, 25, 49, 10,000, 84, 22, 22, 22, and so on and so on. Let me scroll down. You continue to see 84, 22, 22, 39, 72, 42, 24, 22, 12,000, 104, 62, 99,000, 62, 24, 47, as you see, 124,000, 102, 45,000, 64,000, 22, 90,000, 84, 44, 29. You see 129, 45, 22, 79, 89. I mean, there's so much. 67, 44, 135, 39, 185, 155, 62,000, 22, 22, and so on and so forth. So if you continue going down, you continue to see them. It's in 39, 22, 89, So in fact, this is just part of the income that I generate online using my blogs to sell, as you can see. So the other screenshot I was showing you is actually a small part of what I make from each of these companies. Okay, now just take note that the income I have just shown you is exclusive of sales of my other products, like sales from my blog training, because I have a lot of information products, coaching courses, ebooks, one-on-one coaching fees, membership, video sales, and so on and so on. In fact, all my digital products, and I sell lots of them. And why I will not show you the income generated from this one is because there are a lot of people who make payment for this. So it is not really easy to track those number of people unless I log into my bank account to show you that one. However, I feel what I have just shown you is sufficient enough for you to know that using this model to make money is powerful enough. However, I'm going to show you an income I made from my bank account some time ago. And the reason why I no longer log into my bank account is because of security issues, the issues of BVN and token code that will be revealed when you go into your account. And this code can be used against you by scammers to siphon money in your account. So I will not reveal details about my personal account. However, there is this video I shot before the introduction of BVN and others, and that is what I'm going to show you here. And this income proof is taken way back in 2014. It's a 6-minute video where I made 4.5 million in a single month from my blog, selling information products on my blog. Now, if you want to watch this video, you go to blogcastsystem.org/videoproof.html and you will see this image. Let's click on it so that you see exactly what I'm saying. Now look at it. This is the video. So if you want to watch it, what you see here is 3.12 million in sales. This is from one bank account. That same month from the other bank account, I did about 1.4 million from the other bank account. So when you add 1.4 million to 3.12 million, we'll be getting about 4.5 plus million in a single month. So if you have time, find 6 minutes to watch this video and you will see the detailed income that I actually made from my blog, selling on my blogs. So these are the proofs that what I have or that the blogging model that I use to make money online is indeed a very powerful model. And I'm here to show you or teach you how you can do the same in your own business. But before I do that, I want to introduce myself. Who is Joe Okoro and why should you believe me? That is a question I'm going to answer. Let me start by telling you a little about myself. I've already told you about my background, how I started. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I had a very hard beginning, a very rough life. But because I was willing to change the situation in my life, I took action. I found a mentor and I started making money after I learned from a mentor. The other things you need to know about me is that I have been online for a very long time, for over 10 years. I'm an internet marketer, I'm a blogger, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant. I have created several products in the time I have been online. But the ones that are currently online now and they are selling very well on the internet is the Blogcash University, the Traffic Control Blueprint, the YouTube Traffic Plan, the ready-made niche blogs, the inbox marketing formula. This is one of my current projects. I will soon finish it. I currently have niche blogs in the following market: in the health and fitness, marriage and relationship, and in the make money online niche. For over 10 years, I have been making a full-time income working from the comfort of my home. And in fact, some of my students call me the guru of the gurus or the guru's guru. Why do they call me this name? Because most of the top internet marketers I met have directly learned from my table, and that is why some of them call me the guru's guru. I do not claim that name. I'm just an ordinary person who have discovered a unique way of making money online. And so I do not see myself as exceptional or as an expert, even though a lot of people say I am one. Okay, I believe anyone can achieve what I have done, or even better, if they follow my blueprint or the model that I have used to make several millions online. Now, here is the additional thing I have been able to accomplish over the years that I have been online. I have been able to build over 250,000 Nigerian email subscribers using only the internet. I have written lots of ebooks. I have written over 1,000 published online articles. You can Google it. I have created membership programs. I have done group coaching. I have done email coaching. I have created large home study digital courses. I have done one-on-one coaching and I'm still doing it. I have done importation of products. I have done drop shipping. I have done network marketing. I have done affiliate marketing. I have done blogging in different markets and I'm still doing it. And each of these programs that I have done, I sell each of them using nothing but the blogging model that I'm about to teach you. Okay, now let's look at that model. First, we're going to look at the conventional blogging model, the Linda EKG style type of blogging. A lot of people have heard about blogging, and when they hear about blogging, what comes to their mind is going to create a free blog and start writing information on news, on gossip, on entertainment, on comedy, so on and so forth. That is what comes to their mind. And that is what the conventional model is all about. The conventional model has some characteristics. And some of those characteristics is that it took years to make it profitable. Linda Ikeji is the pioneer of that model. And before Linda Ikeji started making money, she blogged for about 2 years or 3 years before she started becoming profitable. Another thing is the conventional blogging model requires too much traffic to make it work. You need about 2,000 plus daily visitors before you can hit at least $500 in monthly income, and that is through AdSense. And $500 in current exchange rate is around 150,000 naira if you use 300 naira as your exchange rate. And if you use 350, it's about 175,000 naira. For the conventional blogging model, the monetization is only through advert, and that advert is Google AdSense advertising. Majority of the blog you see all around uses that conventional blogging model, and they only focus only on one market, and that market is gossip, news, entertainment. Another thing about the conventional blogging model is that it is very difficult for you to optimize it using search engine optimization processes or using search engine optimization traffic, and it is difficult to monetize. Okay, now I'm sure you already know how a conventional blog looks like. Let's quickly take a look at one. Let's visit a conventional blog. Let's go to Linda Ikeji's blog. Let's go to Linda Ikeji's blog and see. Let's look at, let me just type Linda Ikeji. Okay, it's already there. Linda Ikeji's blog. This is an example of a conventional blog, and that is what you are looking at now. The page is loading, and it's going to open to Linda's blog so that you see how it is structured. My server is a little slow. Okay, now this is it. This is Linda's blog. Welcome to Linda Ikeji's blog. It's still loading. As you can see, Linda has advert all over the place. This is an advert. 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 It's a banner advert. And look at the information he has here. Can you see? And now look at this. These are banner adverts at the right hand side, and she has a lot of them there. She continues to post a lot of them there. And Linda Ikeji TV, this is a banner to her own TV station, her online TV. And if you look through here, you see that there are a lot of banners this side, banners Okay, banners. Now these banners are paid for. These are banners of adverts from companies who want to get traffic to their offers. So that is an example of the conventional blog. Now that you have seen how the conventional blog, let's look at another model. That model is called the newsletter blogging model. And this model uses email marketing and blog publication to sell products. It is different from the conventional blogging model. Linda Ikeji do not do email marketing. She only sends traffic to her blog using the search engine. And when people visit her blog, they will see adverts for different products by different companies. And those adverts that are displayed on Linda's blog, Linda is paid for each of them and she receives huge amounts of money for each of them. Now, it's not easy for anyone to get that type of result because Linda has been long in the game and she's one of the pioneers. Usually, the first movers have advantage. But this newsletter blogging is a different animal entirely. It is a model that anyone can use without all the disadvantages that come with the conventional blogging model. And this blogging model takes you months before you can get it into profit, like 1 to 3 months before you can make it profitable. You can enter profit zone with just 100 visitors, with just 100 visitors, and you can hit 200,000 or 250K in monthly income with this small traffic. And it has multiple monetization avenues. And what are those avenues? You can sell different types of products. You can run advertisement for products. You can sell your own information product. You can sell physical products. You can sell advert spaces. And you can do a whole lot of things on it, unlike the conventional blogging model that has just one monetization model, which is advertising. This one has more than it. You can build an email list using the newsletter blogging model, and this will increase your traffic every week. And that is why it's called the newsletter blogging model. And this model is based on your own niche market, the niche market of your choice. So let's say you are a fashion designer. You can set up a blog and focus on fashion. Let's say you are a carpenter. You can set up a blog on carpentry and set up your blog and attract only people who are interested in what you have to offer. Let's say you're a doctor. You can set up a blog on health products, on your services, consultation. Let's say you are an engineer. You can do the same. Let's say you are a real estate agent. You can set up a blog on real estate. You are into computers, phone accessories. You can set up a blog in any conceivable niche market. And that is the difference between the newsletter blogging model and the conventional blogging model. Okay. Now let's visit a newsletter blog, for example, so that you see the difference. Let's go to my own blog. I think that's the only one that comes to my mind now. I have a lot of students who also have, let's go to Full Health Tips. Okay, let's go to Healthy Living Guy. Let's go to Healthy Living Guy. It's one of my blogs and see one of the newsletter blogging platforms. Yeah, now this is a newsletter blog. As you can see, it's still loading. This header has not yet loaded. So if you look at this, it's a little different from this one, which is the conventional blogging. This one is playing adverts, banner. If you click on these banners, you see that it will redirect you to corporate bodies, organizations, and different individuals' products. Okay, so these people who place this advert actually paid Lynda to place this advert because Lynda gets a lot of traffic. However, in this one, this is the newsletter blogging model. You see that there's something different. This one has a form for collecting name and email addresses of people. Can you see that? Name and email. So it has a newsletter. So that means when you click on this, you add your name and email, you will start receiving newsletters concerning this topic on healthy living. And if you go a little down, and this thing here, having a newsletter, is not present anywhere on the normal conventional blogging model. Now, if you go down, you see that it has also banner adverts. However, the difference between this banner advert you see here, as you can see, there are a lot of them, just like the other one. The difference between this one and this one is that while these ones are paid for by advertisers, this one is directly placed by the owner of this blog, and this product advertised here, when a customer pays or patronizes this or respond to any of these adverts, the owner of this blog, which is myself, gets the money directly. Unlike this one, if they respond to this advert, Lynda doesn't get the money. Lynda has already been paid for people who place this advert here. She has been paid. However, this one, when people respond to this, because I placed this advert myself, I didn't get it from third parties. I get the money directly. So I'm able to sell supplements. I'm able to sell digital products. I'm able to sell physical products using this model or anything I want. Okay, as you can see, it is clearly different. So this is a conventional blog, and this is a newsletter blog. Okay, I don't know why this is not loading. The header is not loading. Okay, now let's proceed. Now, how does a newsletter blog work? There are three elements that are at play. The first one is your blog, and the second one, your email newsletter list, and the third one is your blog content. Your blog content contains articles, videos, slides, and PDFs. These are the things you can post on your blog. Okay, so when you publish content on your blog, you can email your readers to check your latest blog post. And when you do this, you drive repeated traffic back to your blog, and you make a passive income each time this happens. Now, the question is, how does a newsletter blog makes money? Well, with newsletter blogging, you need only two elements to make it to work. You need the blog, and you need email list of readers. Just like magazine, newsletter bloggers publish content regularly. So instead of using Google AdSense and pasting code to make money from AdSense, which is difficult to get approved, you use banner adverts of products that you are in control of. It's either you're an affiliate, or it's your own product, or it's from a network marketing company. You place it on the blog, and when people click on it, they get more information about it. They click on it and buy the product, and you are paid instantly. So when purchases are made, you see that you make money as people visit your site. So with as little as 100 visitors per day, you can make up to 200,000 or naira or more per month with this type of blogging. Now let's look at some conversion metrics. Let's assume that you are running an advert on Facebook and you're spending $5 per day. And that's another difference with a newsletter blogging compared to a conventional blogging. A conventional blogging uses search engine optimization. They optimize it for search engines. But in newsletter blogging, you pay for traffic, you buy traffic. So assuming you are paying $5 per day, and for and you're running it for a month, that means you're going to spend $150. So we're going to work with the following proven assumptions. Let's assume that Facebook charges you $3 per click. That is if you're not doing well. Per click is per website visitor. That means if you spend $5 per day, you will generate about 166 targeted blog visitors. Now, why do we say you pay 0.03 per click? Well, you do that because usually if your campaign is good, your Facebook advert is good, you can get as low as 0.01. Look at this advert on Facebook that I have here. You see here, this is my account, Shield Marketing Solution. You see that cost per result here is 0.01. 0.01 per click, per link click. But I'm going to use 0.03 if your advert is not doing well. So meaning that with 0.01, you can actually get up to 500 visitors in a day, spending $5. Okay. So at 20% conversion of your blog visitors to subscribers, we're saying that if 166 visitors come to your blog and you convert 20% of them, that means 33.33 of them will opt in. So in a period of 30 days, you get about 1,000 subscribers. So that means at the end of 1,000, at the end of 30 days, you would have spent $150. Okay. Now let's look at how much you can make with that 1,000 subscribers or targeted leads that you got. Let's assume you have two products. The first product sells for 5,000 and the second product sells for 12,500. At 3% conversion to sales, that means 3% of 1,000 people will give you 30 people who will pay you 5,000. So 5,000 times 30 will give you 150,000 naira selling the first product. Now let's assume that you upsell the second product to the 30 customers who bought the 5,000 naira product and you get 35% buy. 35% we buy because it is easier to convince a customer who has already bought product from you to buy another one from you if the initial product is good. So if you convert 35%, that will give you an extra 10 buyers at 12,500 buying the second product. That means you make extra 125,000. Okay. Now, let's look at the gross income. You made 150,000 from the first product of 5,000 and 125,000 from the second product of 12,500. So your total income is 275,000. But remember that you spent $150 on Facebook adverts. So assuming that $150 is 45,000 at 300 naira exchange rate. So that means you'll be left with 230,000 naira. And remember that 230,000 naira is made spending $5 a day with 166 visitors per day over a period of 30 days. So this is just a statistical presentation on how possible it is to make 6 figures using your blog. Okay, and if you want to make 7 figures, scale up your results, you can increase your ad spend by doubling it or tripling it. So instead of spending $5, you can spend $10, $15 or $20. And that means instead of getting 1,000 leads, you get 3,000 or 4,000 leads in a month. You can also upsell your readers by presenting them with an extra product, complementary product, maybe 3 more or 5 more related products over a period of 6 months to 1 year. And you can increase the frequency of your newsletter because the more people read your newsletter, the more they respond to your offer. You can create a product funnel, which is one of the things I teach in one of my courses on how to scale up to 7 figure. And you can scale up to 7 figure by learning how to do email marketing. And this will help to convert up to 5 to 10% of your lead to customers within a period of 1 year. Now, with all these facts, which blogging model would you rather go for, or would you rather choose? Is it the conventional blogging model? I don't think so. Or the newsletter blogging model? I'm sure that many people will go for the newsletter blogging model. Why? because with little traffic and little amount of money spent, and within a very short period of time, you can start making money, you can start making an impact in the lives of people. Now, the question that may be going on in your mind is, how would a newsletter blogging help me to grow my business? Remember, you can use this model, as I said earlier when we started this training. I said, if you're a coach, you're a consultant, if you're a teacher or a trainer, if you're an author, a speaker, a knowledge expert, if you're an advisor or a high-end service provider, if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, if you are an alternate health expert, if you're a blogger, internet marketer, or network marketer, or just anyone who wants to make a living from his knowledge or her knowledge, and you want to create an immediate positive result for your clients, your customers, patients, or buyers, you can use the newsletter blogging to grow your business. Now, the next question that may be going on in your mind is, how can I be sure this really works? Well, I have mentored over 100,000 Nigerians using my blog newsletters on blogging, email marketing, and entrepreneurship. And over 1,000 of them are currently using the internet, using this model to make a living, working from the comfort of their home. I'm not just going to tell you this, I'm going to prove it to you. Let's showcase some of a few dozens of them. I have tons of them, but for the purpose of this training, I'm going to showcase just few dozens of those who have gone ahead using this model, apart from myself who have implemented it and got results. And I've shown you the result I've gotten. I've shown you those pages, those blogs, and I've shown you the potential income you can generate from one. And I've also shown you the positive return on investment I've been making through my several bank accounts. So let's see some case studies, those whom life has been changed from my training. The first person is Chika Okorocha. This guy is a professional. He works in a mapping company in Lagos. He stumbled across on my blog training. He registered and he set up one, and he has started making an income from it. And he sent me this testimonial. Another person is Emmanuel Daniel. He's a consultant. He's also an accountant. And today, Daniel Emmanuel makes 6 figures from his business. And another one is a fertility expert, Dr. Gilbert Uche Nnaji. And we still have Joseph Oguntola, an agriculturist who also is making money from his blog using this same model. And if you want to check them out, their websites are on these testimonial pages. You can see this. For Chika Okorocha is completehealthcircle.com. For Emmanuel Daniel, you have worktalkblogsystem.org. And for Dr. Gilbert, you have drgilbert.com. And you have superbhealthtips.com. He's also the owner of agroincome.com. We still have more. We have Monica Osai, who saw my advert on Linda EKG, got my training and sent me a testimonial. We also have Adewale Adebushola. He's a network marketing coach who also has his blog. He's also one of my students. We also have Olu Ijeta. He's a foremost weight loss expert. And according to him, my advice has made him several millions of naira. And we also have my student, Ademoli Adeboyega, who you can find at pulsediamond.com, who I have helped earn 1.5 to 2.5 million every single month. And we have Abiola Romuliyu, who I have trained also to earn and become a top expert in his niche, a network marketer who earns over 3-4 million every month. We have Israel Chima from Bayelsa State, who also have established a blog and is making money from it. We have Folari Shoyode. We have Vincent Muogbo, who I have helped to make a lot of money online. And we have tons of them. We have Bala Mohammed Diko, Indemili Kelechi from Lagos, Moses Erim, Richmond Chukwemeka, and so on and so forth. So these are people that I have actually helped, who have gone through my training, my initial blog training, and they have gotten results from it, created their own blogs in different markets and started making a living. So at your own time, you can pause As you're watching this training, you can take your time to go through them and see these websites that that is attached to each of these references or testimonial, and visit it at your own time. Okay. Now, all the experiences I have gathered over the year and the results I have gotten from myself led me to create a brand new course, the Blockage University. And the Blockage University is a 90-day coaching program which will show you in practical details, step by step, how to set up and customize your blog, how to build your readership, and how to make money. In other words, what I teach you is not just how to set up a blog, it is how to set up a money-making blog. There is a difference. A money-making blog using email marketing to sell products, using your blog, and using advertising, social media, buys, Facebook advertising, and other form of paid adverts. That is what I teach in this brand new course. Why do I call it a blog university? Well, the reason is because this training covers everything you need to succeed as a blogger, with assessment every 4 days to make you accountable during the training. The program is a 3-month step-by-step video training, and it is delivered via email every 4 days, as I said earlier. So every month you get roughly 7 or 8 videos, depending on whether the month ends on 28 days or 30 days or 31 days. And these videos contain actionable content you can work with until the next training video arrives and until you create a full-fledged money-making blog. In all, there are about 24 videos which is delivered over a period of 90 days, 3 months, and each video length is between 20 to 35 minutes in length. Now, how is this training delivered? The video training is delivered in modules in video formats. Each module contains a video and tasks to be completed. Collectively, you are getting a complete blueprint on blogging your way to the bank. When you graduate at the end of the 90 days, the knowledge you would have gained would completely change your life when you execute everything that you are taught in the Blockage University. So as you can see, the content of this workshop is not something you can learn in a single week. I'm going to break it down so that you see it's actually detailed. It's actually a mini university of all you need to become financially free. Now let's look at the breakdown of the Blockage University program. The first part contains the Blockage system. The Blockage University is actually a 5-part training. And the first one is part 1, which is the Blockage system. And this part contains the following: an introduction to blogging, audience discovery process map, how to laser target an evergreen niche with social trends, the exact process to setting up your first WordPress blog, how to source for professional free themes for your blog, how to research an article for publication, an intro to email autoresponder and how to use them, how to install a lead magnet on your blog, the 3 types of lead magnet that every successful blog must have, and how to install them. And the value of part 1 is 30,000. Now let's look at part 2. Part 2 is talking about blog products and services. This part contains the following: how to source for product to sell on your blog, types of physical products that sell well on blogs, easy ways to get information products for your blog, locating home-based business opportunities in Nigeria to promote on your blog, the right way to promote network marketing products and opportunities with a blog, copywriting 101, how to write a simple sales letter for your products, how to create simple blog banners for a product or how to outsource it, how to use widgets to install banners on your blog. And what is the total value of part 2? It is valued at 30,000. Let's look at part 3. Part 3 is talking about list building strategy. And this part contains how to sell the opt-in. In other words, you don't need to build free report or to write free report to build a list. audience discovery process map, how to create credibility before a prospect opts in or subscribes to your newsletter. Learn what a single and double opt-ins are and why double opt-in may be your enemy. The exact steps to optimize single opt-ins and get them to convert better than double opt-in. The right way to use blog articles to build a list and why using switch pages is less effective in 2017, 2018 and beyond. How to write email follow-ups that hypnotizes your prospects and keeps them desperately waiting on their email inbox for your next email to arrive. Automating your blog posts and email follow-ups. How to build a customer only list and multiply your income by 10 times. What is the value of this part 3? It is valued at 30,000. Part 4 contains getting traffic to your blog. And this part contains the following: why traffic is never a problem, available traffic sources for growing your blog, Facebook advertising, why you should focus on it, because everyone is on Facebook. Ground rules you must learn before you advertise on Facebook, how to create simple advertising on Facebook, why Facebook fan pages is a must for your blog, how to use video advertising on Facebook to reach millions of targeted audience, the types of Facebook thumbnails to use for best results, customer audiences, what they are and how you should use them, how to successfully advertise outside Facebook and build up to 2,000 subscribers in a month. And what is the value of this part? It is valued at 30,000. And the final part, part 5, is talking about scaling your blog income to 7 figures a month. This part contains the following: how to focus on lead quality, why conversion is more important than traffic, what a product funnel is and how to set it up, why product funnels are responsible for 7-figure monthly paydays, how to automate your product funnel, how to utilize opportunities for product promotions, why having a YouTube channel can supercharge your credibility and enhance your visibility online, and how to start a YouTube channel, why you should focus on writing pillar articles on your blog, and what is the value of this part. This part is valued at 30,000. Now, the real worth of the Blockcash University is based on the value of each part of the training, which I have given you the true value in monetary terms. Here is the true value of the coaching program. Part 1, the block system is valued at 30,000. Part 2, block products and services is valued at 30,000. Part 3, list building strategies is valued at 30,000. Part 4, driving traffic is valued at 30,000. Part 5, scaling your blog to 7 figures per month is valued at 30,000. Total value of the Blockcash University program is valued at 150,000 naira. Now, there are bonuses for early registrants. Bonus 1, the advanced virtual blog training is actually a 13 weeks training on blogging. This is the first training I released in 2013 before creating this very one, the Blockcash University. This is a bonus you are going to get once you register for the Blockcash University. This course originally sells for 12,500, and it is the same course that has produced over 500 successful students who have gone ahead to create multiple 6-figure businesses with their blogs. You get it free as a bonus when you register for the Blockcash University. This bonus is valued at 12,500. Let's look at the second bonus. The second bonus is unlimited support for 365 days. Why 365 days? Because I want you to succeed. As one of my students, you have direct access to my private email, my mobile number, and you enjoy my critique of your blog, website, sales pages, and direct phone calls to me. You see, I am hardly available to speak to people. I don't have time, and that is why I have a restriction on my time. If you look at all my sites, you see that the time I speak to people is just 2 hours in a day, Monday to Friday, between 12 to 2 p.m. I don't have time. However, for my Blockcash University, they will have access to some of my contacts so that I'll be able to take care of them. This service alone is worth over 300,000 naira the entire year, as I charge 25,000 naira per hour for one-on-one consultation. Okay, so these are the bonuses, and this very bonus is valued at 300,000 30,000 naira. Now let's look at a recap of everything you get from the Block Cash University. Part 1 is valued at 30,000. Part 2 is valued at 30,000. Part 3 is valued at 30,000. Part 4 is valued at 30,000. Part 5 is valued at 30,000. Bonus 1 is valued at 12,500. Bonus 2 is valued at 300,000. So total value is 462,500 naira only. Now, at this point, you'll be asking, what is the tuition fee to enroll into the Block Cash University? I'm going to tell you, but after having seen the results that I produce, after having seen the testimonials of my students, after having seen my sound track record as an experienced blogger and internet marketer, and considering the fact that this special block training is responsible for producing over 250 million in total revenues generated so far by myself and my students collectively, using the same step-by-step approach as revealed by the Block Cash University. If I charge you 462,500 naira, it will not be too much. It's actually the true value of this Block Cash University plus the bonuses. Because after going through this university, so to speak, you will be able to pull in 6 figures. And many people will do 7 figures monthly income using this model. So the Block Cash University total value is 462,500 naira. But you are not going to pay 462,500. You are not going to pay 350,000 naira. And you are not going to pay 300,000 naira. You are not going to pay 250,000 naira. You are not going to pay 200,000 naira. Why? Because the regular price is 150,000. In fact, that's the true value of this coaching. From the compilation of part 1 to part 5 at 30,000 naira each part. So the true value, the true price of this coaching is 150,000 naira. But you are not going to pay 150,000 naira today. So if you are not going to pay 150,000 naira today, what are you going to pay? Special offer for webinar attendees. The total value of the Block Cash University plus all the bonuses is 462,500 naira. And the true value of the coaching fee, as highlighted earlier, is 150,000 naira. So the webinar special offer price is, it is not 100,000. It is not 90,000. And it is not 80,000. It is not 70,000. It is not 60,000. And it is not 50,000. So what is it? Well, the giveaway price is 30,000. Invest only 30,000 naira and you will be enrolled into this special school which will transform your life and turn you into a pro blogger who will be making 6 to 7 figures each and every month of your life. Here's how to register for the Block Cash University. Go to www.blockcashuniversity.com and you will find the registration details there. Pay with your ATM card or direct bank transfer or deposit, and you'll be enrolled into the Block Cash University program. You have instant access to the first module immediately. Now, if you think that 30,000 naira is too much for the Block Cash University, let's think about it this way. How many years did you spend and how much did you spend to graduate from the university? For most people, they spend between 4 to 7 years. And at least in that period of time, you would have spent at least 1 million naira. That is just a conservative figure. You will actually spend more than that. So you find out that even after you spend this amount of money and time, the university end up training every graduate to be dependent on jobs. They train every graduate to be employees. They do not train them on how to become self-dependent. And after graduation, if you're fortunate to get a good job, how much do good jobs pay? Some pay you 120,000, others pay you about 250,000. That is if you're fortunate enough. Now, 250,000 may look like a lot of income in the beginning. When you start a family and you start having children, you start paying for school fees, house rent, clothing, health, NEPA bill, and so forth and so on. You start to understand how little 250,000 naira is. To worsen it, those who are not able to secure a job, some graduates pay as much as 250,000 to 500,000 as bribes for government jobs. They pay this under the illusion that there is job security for government jobs. Nothing could be further from the truth. Government jobs are job slavery. They are not secured by any chance. In comparison to the Block Cash University, the Block Cash University will show you a path to financial and time freedom that you never knew existed, that is within your reach. I was a poor teacher 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, when I had a job. But now I am still teaching. At least I'm teaching you a new model of blogging. And I have been earning between 800,000 to 4 million naira and more a month using the exact knowledge in this same training. I actually earn far more than that. If I ask you again, is 30,000 naira too much for you to achieve a six-figure income per month as compared to the amount of money you spend and time in the university? I think you should know the answer already. 30,000 naira is a very small amount. However, to make you have a rest of mind, I'm going to give you a money back guarantee. Your investment in the Block Cash University is backed by my 100% no question asked money back guarantee. How does it work? If you go ahead and invest in the Block Cash University today, and if in the next 60 days you have not been able to put up a money-making blog ready to start collecting cash before the training ends, 90 days, then simply send me an email and I will transfer a full refund of your registration price to you. It's as simple as that. However, here is my refund guarantee terms. When you request a refund, you must show that you actually apply the system and it did not work for you. And this means that you must have set up your blog and email list. You must have set up at least 2-week email sequence to promote your first offer. This is what the Block Cash University teaches you how to do. To qualify for the refund, you have to show me you set these basic things up, following the steps in the program, and it did not work for you. I will then be happy to fully refund your program because I know deep down in my heart that if you implement this, you will surely get results. There is no way around it. You will surely get results. So how do you register for the Block Cash University? Go to blockcashuniversity.com or type in your browser www.blockcashuniversity.com, pay with your ATM card or you do a direct bank transfer or deposits or use mobile money and you will be enrolled into the Block Cash University program and you have instant access to the first module. Now my question to you is, would you pay 30,000 now to make 500k per month? Of course you would. Now let's visit the blockcashuniversity.com and see how you pay. Now when you click on the Block Cash University, you will be directed to the enrollment page. This is the page you'll be taken to. Your tuition fee for the Block Cash University is 30,000 naira only. a 90-day coaching program which shows you in practical details, step by step, how to set up and customize your blog, build your readership, and make money. If you want to pay with your ATM, you click here to pay with your ATM card. And if you want to make a bank deposit, you click here to pay with bank deposits. So my question again to you is, would you pay 30,000 naira now to make 500k or more per month? Of course, the answer to that question by many people would be yes, I would. And the crazy thing is, you will get to make 12 times 500k or more every year, the following year, over and over again, as long as you keep implementing this model into your business, as long as you keep using it to grow whatever business that you promote. So it's now for you to take action and get started. Go to www.blockcashuniversity.com and register. This training is available for a limited time. I have a particular number of students I'm taking, and once we reach a cap, we stop taking enrollment, okay? Because I don't have all the time in the world for support. So make sure that you go now to blockcashuniversity.com and secure a spot, a membership, and be ready to witness an endless flow of cash into your bank account the way I do on a regular basis, the way hundreds of my students do on a regular basis, and you will thank me for that. I want to thank you very much for making it to this webinar, and I hope to see you in the other side of the Block Cash University. Go now to blockcashuniversity.com, pay with your ATM card, and you will have instant access to the training right now. I'll be waiting for you at the other side of the membership area of the Block Cash University. Thank you for your time. Do have a wonderful day, and God bless. Goodbye.